Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So in this video, I will show you how to solve the first differential equation by using homogeneous equation method. Okay, so to solve homogeneous equation method, we must know two equations, okay, which is y equals to vx and dy dx equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, we can use these both equations to solve the first differential equation by using homogeneous equation method. Okay, for example, we have this equation. Okay, 3xy dy dx equals to x square plus 4y square, and we have to solve this question by using homogeneous equation method. So the first step, we must make sure that our differential equation in the form of dy dx equals to a function. Okay, or in other words, we must make dy dx as a subject matter. Okay, so for this question we have 3xy dy dx, so we can transfer 3xy to the right side, so we have x square plus 4y square divided by 3xy. Okay, so we must make sure that our equation in this form, dy dx equals to x square plus 4y square over 3xy. Okay, so this is our first equation, and this is our second equation. Okay, so if we look at both equations, we have dy dx equals to x square plus 4y square over 3xy, and then the second equation is dy dx equals to v plus x dv over dx. So we can equate the both equations. Okay, so equation 1 equals to equation 2. Okay, so equation 1 equals to equation 2. So we have, for equation 1, the left side is dy dx, and equation 2, the left side is also dy over dx. So that's why we can equate both equations. Okay, so we can get x square plus 4y square divided by 3xy equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, so equation 1 equals to equation 2, so we get x square plus 4y square over 3xy equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, if we look at this equation, okay, we have dv over dx. So that's mean in our equation we must have only the variables of v and x. Okay, v and x only, because we have dv dx here. So at the left side we have y, variables of y, so we must substitute y into we must substitute y with something else. So if you look at the first equation here, we have y equals to vx. Okay, so we can substitute y here, y square and y here, with vx. Okay, so if we substitute here, we can get x square plus 4, y is vx, and then we have square divided by 3x times vx. Okay, y is vx, and then equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, And then we can simplify the left side. So we have x squared plus 4v squared x squared divided by 3x times vx is 3vx squared, and then equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, and again we simplify the left side. Okay, we have x squared in the first and second term of the numerator, so we can factorize x squared. Okay, we take out x squared, so we have 1 plus 4v squared for the numerator, and the denominator, if we factorize x squared, and then we have 3v. Okay, and equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, and then we can cancel out x squared and x squared. So we have 1 plus 4v squared over 3v equals to v plus x dv over dx. Okay, so after this step, we can use the separable variable method. Okay, we have v at the left side and then v and x at the right side, so we can collect the same variable, or we can separate the variables into variable of x and variable of v. Okay, so we can transfer, or we can move positive v at the right side to the left side, so we get 1 plus 4v squared over 3v minus v equals to x dv over dx. Okay, and then we can simplify the left side here. So v here, okay, v here is actually divided by 1. So if we want to simplify these two terms, we must make the denominator the same. So we have 3v and 1 for the denominator, so we can multiply 1 with 3v for the denominator, and for the numerator also we multiply with 3v. So we can get 1 plus 1 plus 4v square and then minus 3v square divided by 3v equals to x dv over dx. And then we simplify 1 plus 4v square minus 3v square, we can get 1 plus v square over 3v and then equals to x dv over dx. Okay. Okay, let me change the paper. So just now we have 1 plus v square over 3v equals to x dv over dx. Okay, so we can separate the variable, the dv and dx here. Okay, so we can get 1 over x dx and then equals to 3v over 1 plus v square dv. Okay, so after we separate the variables, we can insert the symbol of integration here. Okay, so for the left side, we have integration of 1 over x dx. So this integration, we can simply get ln x and then equals to, so we have integration of 3v over 1 plus v squared dv for the right side. So this one, we can simplify, we can integrate this function by using substitution method. Okay. Okay. So for substitution method, okay, we must have the first one, we must have u. Okay. For this function 3v over 1 plus v squared, okay, the u is the denominator. Okay, we have 1 plus v squared. And then we have u in terms of v, so we can find du over dv, because this one is u in terms of v. So du over dv is equals to, we differentiate 1, we get 0. And then we differentiate v squared, we get 2v. Okay. And then we can find from du over dv, we can get dv. Okay, we can just change dv and 2v. So we have du over 2v. And then we can substitute back into this function. So integration of 3v, we just write it back 3v, and then divided by 1 plus v squared is equals to u, and then dv is equals to du over 2v. Okay, so here we can cancel out v, and then we have integration of 3 over u and then du over 2. And we know that 3 over 2 is a constant, so we can take out 3 over 2. And then we can just integrate 1 over u with respect to u. So the integration of 1 over u du is equals to, okay, 3 over u and then ln u. And the last one, we can put plus c. Okay, and then we have at the left side is ln x. Okay, we just write it back here. Okay, so ln x is equals to 3 over 2 ln u plus c. Okay, so and then next step, we substitute back our u here. So u is, just now our u is 1 plus v squared. So we have 1 plus v squared plus c. Okay, and then if you look at the first equation just now, okay, our first equation is in terms of x and y. We have 3xy dy dx equals to x squared plus 4y squared. So our first equation in terms of x and y. So we must substitute back v here with x and y. So from the function, from the equation of y equals to vx here, okay, y equals to vx. Okay, we can get v is equals to y over x. So we can substitute v here with y over x. So if we substitute into this equation, we can get 3 over 2 ln 1 plus v is y over x, and then square plus c. So we simplify. Okay, we can get 3 over 2 ln 1 plus y square over x square plus c. Okay, and for the left side we have ln x just now. Alright, so you can leave your answer like this, or you can simplify again. Okay, if you want to simplify, you can get x square plus y square over x square plus c. Okay, so to all my students, if you leave your answer here, I also give you full mark. Okay, so that's all for homogeneous equation method. Okay, thank you and see you in the next video. Assalamualaikum and bye.